Hello and welcome to the King Pie podcast. My name is LBK, and today I'm going to talk about the game of ODI cricket that changed the world of ODI cricket. For fans, it was a paradigm shift. For Australia, it was the heartbreak of a lifetime. But for South Africa, it was redemption for all the evils that had befallen them in crucial situations. By that time, Australia had won 32 ODIs against South Africa, while South Africa had won 29 ODIs against Australia. But that one game that had been thorn in every South African fan's side. It was the fateful semi-final from the '99 World Cup, preceded by Gibbs dropping Steve Waugh in the group stage game.
Oh, he's dropped it. He dropped it. I don't believe it. That's unbelievable. He was throwing it up. He thought he had it. It was a little lollipop. And the man who did so well with the bat has taken his eye off the ball, and the ball has just dribbled out of his fingers.
That would shape the history as it did. The run out of Alan Donner tied the game that allowed Australia to make it to the World Cup final.
And Donald's run out, and Australia are in the final. The match has been tied. What a mix-up.
And left every South African fan heartbroken. Flash forward, 12th of March 2006, with the ODI series tied at 2-all, as South Africa had won the first two games in dominant fashion.
Wait, there it is. That's all six. That's six. Done and dusted. And man of the match. The best figures ever for a South African bowler in one-day internationals.
But Aussies fought back the way only they could, in winning back-to-back games.
And yes, he's gone. That's it. Right up in the block hole. Bracken has got the wicket. And that is the end of what has turned out to be a fantastic game of cricket. Oh, he's hit that away. The Aussies are going to win. Back for a second. What a shot. What a way to go.
That culminated into the decider at Wanderers Stadium at Johannesburg. With South Africa missing Sean Pollock,
Yeah, unfortunately, Polly's not fit. He's got a strain in his back from the other night, and Johan van der Walt comes in for him.
and Australia missing Glenn McGrath, the two teams were evenly matched on paper. The Wanderers pitch was known for its runfest, having witnessed 11 ODI centuries in 26 games by then, most epic of them being the 140 not out by Ricky Ponting in the World Cup final of 2003 against India.
That's running away for a boundary to finish proceedings. What a superb performance from Australia. Ricky Ponting, absolutely outstanding. 140 not out of 121 balls.
In 2,349 ODIs played till then, we had seen a lot transpire. But what was going to transpire here was the stuff of epics, immortalizing every participant of the contest. Anyone who witnessed it live had the bragging right to be present. On a pleasant afternoon, Ricky Ponting won the toss and chose to bat on a pitch so flat that it would put Rhodes to shame and a shorter boundary on one side. South Africa had Johan van der Walt, who had experience of 7 games, to replace Sean Pollock. The Australian openers started like they always did.
Straying leg side and another boundary.
Adam Gilchrist attacked alongside Simon Cattich, getting to his 50 in just 35 balls.
Oh, there's a misfield there, but it won't cost South Africa anything. A half century to Gilchrist. That's his 44th half century. He's 6th against South Africa, and he's first of the series.
While Simon Cattich provided the support on the other end. Adam Gilchrist departed for 55 of 44.
That is absolutely remarkable. Andy Hall has taken a blinder. He looked in no position whatsoever, stuck the hand down. The ball went straight in, and that is a huge wicket.
It's a crucial period of play here for South Africa. Just when Gilchrist was looking to launch, Andrew Hall pulls out this bit of brilliance.
But not before Australia added 97 of just 15 overs, bringing the number 1 batter in the world, Ricky Ponting, to the crease. And what transpired for the next 35 overs was nothing less than ridiculous, as Ponting attacked the shorter boundary.
That's away. That's where Ponting wants them.
And he's put that one away too. Oh! And he's flipped that one over the top too. Again, a leg side boundary. Oh, he's gambled. It's gone again. And another one. That's where you can't bowl. That's 3 of them.
Getting 120 of just 91 balls with Kettage, who two-stepped on the gas, getting to 79 of 90 balls before hitting an uppercut straight to the third man of Mackay and Tini.
Kettage is in the air. This is good. This is out. Yes, good at third man.
Mike Hussey, who had earned a promotion up the order as Ponting went from fast to berserk, getting to his 100 in just 71 balls.
Once one. Shot from Mark Boucher. Ricky Ponting has got 3 figures. It has not been referred. What a remarkable player. That's his 20th 100. His teammates love that. Adam Gilchrist on his feet and applauding. Everyone else there as well. It's been a treat.
And to his 150, just 99 balls.
154 to Ponting of 99 deliveries.
While Mike Hussey attacked from the other end in rampaging partnership of 158 in just 96 balls. By the time Ricky Ponting was dismissed for 164 of 105 balls.
Oh, he's hit that way over the top as well. And he's got him. No, he's got him. That's a great catch. That's a wonderful catch by Dippenaar.
But Dippenaar had to judge it well. He'll stay just inside the rope. But Ricky Ponting leaves the stadium. The Wanderers Bullring have played an innings that will be remembered by everyone here for many a year.
And Mike Hussey fell for 81 of 51 balls.
And it's in the air. This will be out caught. Yes, at last. Hussey didn't quite get that one in the middle of the bat. It's gone down the ground, and Mackay and Tini's taken the catch.
Australia had already breached the 400 mark.
And the highest team total in one-day international cricket. It's the first time any side has got to 400. This is the sort of thing this Australian team will enjoy.
Shattering several records, including 57 boundaries in that innings. Highest total in the innings, 44 boundaries and 14 sixes. Fastest 150 in the ODI to name a few. Roger Telemarcus, unironically being the best bowler with 2 wickets of 87 runs in his 10 overs, while Johan van der Vaart went for only 76 runs in his 10 overs. It was a morale-shattering 50 overs for the South African bunch as they looked down the barrel to a drubbing of a lifetime after being 2-0 up in the series, with their top 3 batters being made up of a notorious for his slow strike rate Boyta Dippenaar and a hungover Herschel Gibbs. None team had even scored 350 runs in a chase, let alone 434. That was when an usually silent Jack Callis cracked the now famous joke, calling Australia's score of 434 as being 10 to 15 runs short. This turned a dressing room filled with despair into a jolly one, and maybe calmed a few nerves enough to at least have a go at this humongous task. The chase began on a grim note, as Boyta Dippenaar was dismissed when the score was only 3 runs.
Chopped it on, lost a wicket early. Nathan Bracken did the business in Durban, and he started by getting Dippenaar today.
Bringing to the crease an extremely hungover Herschel Gibbs, he took off, beginning a series of parallels with the Australian innings, as Graham Smith matched Mike Hussey, scoring 90 off 55 in a partnership of 187 of just 125 balls, with Gibbs in a rampaging show of batting.
25. Smith gets it away. Oh, that's well played. That's 4. Oh, good shot. He's hit that one over the top. Straight down the ground, and it's beaten him. It's 4.
Brilliant. Muscled. Well played. 4 runs. It's a full toss. He's edged it, and he's got himself another boundary. 4 runs, beautifully played. He's hit that beautifully, and that's gone. A long way back. There he goes again. Out. Now is that the turning point? Look at the delight on Michael Clarke's face, and more importantly, Michael Hussey's.
With run rate almost touching 9, Herschel Gibbs on the other hand went berserk, as much as Ponting did, getting to his 179 balls and getting to his 150 and 100 balls.
Down the track and just over the top of Michael Clarke, and that's 4. Gone again, and 4 more back-to-back boundary. It's a good shot from Herschel Gibbs. He's got that away beautifully, nice and flat for 6.
That's That's well played. That's beautifully played. Steered to the boundary for 4. Well, he's got it away. That's 4. Take that.
It's a good shot.
And after shots like that, there certainly will be. In the air and out the park. There he goes. There it is. Just won 16 ODI hundreds for Herschel Gibbs, but his job's not over yet.
Superb innings. When it's needed most by his side, he's come to the party. Look at that, 79 balls, a brilliant strike rate. And isn't it good to see Herschel Gibbs in form?
There he goes again. More runs. Like that. More runs. There he goes again. There we go again.
In the air, and he's dropped it. He's dropped it. Oh, could he have dropped the trophy? Oh, good shot. Very good shot. He gave him a bit of room there. Take that. Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. And again, oh, that's gone. That's gone. That's gone way, way up. A huge 6. Well, who would believe what is happening here? Oh, boy. What a shot. That's in the air, and there's a fieldsman down there, but it's gone all the way. Simon's to him again, and again. Oh, that's a bigger 6. That was a rank full toss.
Getting in a 95 when partnership with A.B. de Villiers, who contributed a mere 14 of it in 20 balls.
No, he's hit that. It's in the air. This is going to be caught. Will it be caught? Yes, he's gone. That's the end of de Villiers.
Once Gibbs got dismissed off 175 of 111 balls, it put a break on South African innings.
I reckon a couple of tailenders good at that.
In the air, and that's it. Well, I'm afraid to say that section of the party has come to an end.
Well played, Hershey. As good as innings as anyone has seen here. He goes for 175.
They still needed 135 runs of 18 overs, and Australia had started applying the brakes. South Africa went from 284 for 2 to 355 for 6.
Great catch, brilliant catch. Andrew Simons is an outstanding fielder. Effortless, and taking that return catch, the end of Callis.
In the air, out. Got him, big wicket. Kemper's chopped it straight to backward point.
With Boucher being the only recognised batter on the crease. It looked bleak for South Africa, as they needed 80 runs of their last 8 overs, and only the bowlers remaining in their kitty with Boucher at the crease. But that was when an unlikely hero emerged. Johan van der Wath, who was roped in to fill the big shoes of Sean Pollock, played the cameo of a lifetime.
Straight down the ground, that's going for 6, that's gone, yes! Oh, he's hit that one magnificently. What a shot, it's gone all the way. Over the top, just inches for 4. Straight down the ground, what a shot, all the way into the crowd. Oh, he's got him. Perhaps that's not the case. A flat bat from Van der Waart has gone to Ponting.
Smashing 35 runs of just 18 balls in a 44-run partnership with Boucher, bringing the equation down to 35 runs of 21 balls when he got out as Aussie smell blood. South African bowlers rallied alongside Boucher, Telemaka scoring 12 runs of 6 balls.
He's hit it like a rocket. What a shot!
To bring it down to 12 runs of 10 balls before being dismissed.
It's in the air. This has got to be out surely. No, it's going to be short. Oh, it's a great catch. Wonderfully taken. Look at Hussey go. Inches off the ground. Brilliantly taken. Well, what a game.
423 for 8.
Ultimately, the scoreline read 7 required of the last over. Boucher drilled the first ball of Bretley's over down the ground, and Bretley put the foot down, stopping a certain boundary.
Well, let's just bear in mind there's a test match series coming up as well. That was on the foot.
Andrew Hall then hit a 4 to bring the equation down to 2 of 4. Victory for South Africans looked certain.
Oh, it's a great shot. He's got it away for 4. Over the top of long on, down to the boundary for 4. Now South Africa should definitely win.
But then, Andrew Hall, in an attempt to go for the glory hit, succumbed.
Oh, he's had a go. He's out. Oh, he's out. That's the last thing they wanted. He's out. This match is not over yet.
Bringing the number 11, Ntini, to the crease. As all three results seemed possible, it was nothing short of a miracle. Everything that had happened in last 597 deliveries came down to the last man in the eternal glory for South Africans. But Aussies too were just 1 wicket short of a victory. But Ntini dabbed one past point.
Oh, he's got a single. He's got it, the third man. Right, now then.
Probably scoring the most important run of his life, tying the score and bring Boucher on strike. And there it was. After 99.5 overs of ridiculous cricket, it all rested on 2 dependable members of the team. Brett Lee trying to save his team from an embarrassment, while Boucher trying to do something that had never been done in the last 30 odd years. One required of 2 as Brett Lee began his run up. Millions of breath stuck at the thought of the magnitude of the next delivery as Lee bowled. And then
Struck down the ground. What a victory. That is a sensational game of cricket. And it is a superb victory.
there it was. All the pain of 99-9 semi-final, all those demons put to rest as Boucher hit 1 over mid-on for 4, completing one of the most mind-boggling run chase in the most historic game of ODI cricket ever played. It was a game of parallels. Gibbs and Ponting, Smith and Hussey. Australia had hit 57 boundaries in their innings, and South Africa replied in likeness, hitting 57 boundaries. A record-breaking 26 sixes hit in the game. 872 runs scored with just 13 wickets falling. 2 batters scoring 339 runs of just 217 balls combined, which was as crazy as it gets. On a day that proved to be doomsday for the bowlers, Nathan Bragan stood tall, taking 5 wickets for 67 runs at a respectable run rate of 6.7 per over, while Mick Lewis suffered a beatdown for the ages, going for 113 runs in his 10 overs, never ever playing an ODI for Australia again. The game was so close that Gibbs and Ponting were both chosen player of the match due to their respective innings. From then on, more teams like Sri Lanka, India, New Zealand, and England have all breached the 400-run barrier, but none of them as glorious as this one. Arguably, not even the 481 by England against Australia was this great. The game of cricket evolved that day from the mental barriers were broken and the respect for those who played it was raised for putting the performances of once in a generation magnitude. Maybe Indian cricket magazine Cricket Samrat summed it up the best. What went down at the Wanderers was really wonderful.